Delete key in object. Object has no property. Right. Okay. So let's mix it up a little bit. What is the result of what am I doing on line 10? What am I doing? Am I doing a for loop? No. What's difference? What is this going to give me? What's this going to log out? Undefined. Yeah, false. Right. Log out false. Yeah. Check it out. False. Why? This special set of characters in a row in JavaScript, when you're not putting it in a for loop, it kind of like runs a function that gives you true or false if that key, Bambi, is in Disney movies. So if we made it Aladdin now, it's true. Just a way of checking, see if you have everything. So if I did Disney movies dot has no property, here's another one that we went over. And I typed in Toy Story. What is this going to log out? False, right. And once again, I do Aladdin. Oh my gosh, what happened? Aladdin. It's true now. Those are ways of just seeing, just checking, is this key in there? So that might have helped you guys when you're checking, is A in my frequency calculator yet? Might have helped you guys, but we also went over a way that you can do that where it's if Disney movies, Aladdin, right? That's another way of doing it. Console log, yes. So, that's another way of checking if we kind of have, we have anything cool. Oh my gosh, what am I typing in? Okay. One last thing to go over. What's up? No. Wait, sorry. What if the value was falsy? No, I wouldn't say yes. Yeah, this is not. This is checking the value. This is not because the other two I showed you, in and dot has no prop, is actually checking like, does this key exist? This is just checking what is the value of the key Aladdin in my object. Is it truthy or falsy? So it's a little different. Yeah. Yes. Why? Yeah, we don't have a variable Aladdin. Okay. Yes. Interesting. Well, what do you mean? Like an example of what? Yeah. Let's do that. I'm gonna go over one thing with you guys before that, and then we can do that as our final part of the lecture. Yeah. So delete. This is pretty just like I'm gonna tell you guys how this works. Um, you can kind of see my object has two. We put two keys in there. We put two of them in there. But for some reason, when we logged it out on line 8, There's only one key. You see that? It just says pretty. It doesn't say what happened to hello. What happened to it? We deleted it with this crazy operator where you just literally type delete and you can destroy a property off an object. Well, how do you add? How do you add? We've done it a million times. There's like an ADD one? No. Well, no, I don't think so. At least I've never seen it in my life. Huh? Undo. What would that do? Huh. Interesting. No, there's nothing like that. No. Um, yeah, you can recreate it later. So let's do it with our object here. So like, someone help me destroy Aladdin. I want when I log out Disney movies. Oh, when I log out Disney movies, I want it to have nothing in there. Tell me what to do on line 5. Yes. Delete Disney movies, not Aladdin. Nice. There's nothing in there. Pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. So let's do one last example, and then I'm gonna set you guys free to do the workshop. Yeah. hmm You know, I don't use it. I don't use it. Like, if I want to delete something off an object, I set it to null. Yeah, I don't. I don't delete it. I wish I had like a better example of like. I just feel like if we're deleting like a key, like why like yeah, it feels like I designed my software wrong. Yeah, yeah. So, oh, what the what? Oh yeah, why not just backspace it out of existence? Well, because well, you know, there's a lot of pieces of software sometimes, and things just get thrown in there that aren't under your control. The computer will put it in there. Not even sometimes it's not. Sometimes you can't like. I mean, sometimes there's dynamic things happening in your code where like a key will be put on something uh, that you can't necessarily find in the code. You add a key. Function when add a key. Oh yeah. Oh right. Yeah. Yeah. Just have like a function that adds keys. Yeah. Right. It's like if it needs to pass in, like some argument passed in. Yeah, that's an example. Yeah. I mean, there's just a lot of things like inputs that you just put into the computer that could be random. You don't know. Yeah. Okay, but that's getting a little big. We're just gonna do one more example, and I'm gonna go take it a little slow. So if anyone has any more questions, bring it up as I'm going through. Aladdin is going to be, let's just say like character count. So character count. This counts has an array or characters, right? What are some characters in Aladdin? There's Jafar, right? And there's Aladdin. I don't think I've ever seen Aladdin, but there's the lamp, right? What else is there? There's a monkey. Okay. Is that okay? Okay. So we have 4 people in there. Does someone tell me? Well, okay. Let's get another one in here. Bambi. Or I know the Lion King, so let's do the Lion King. Simba, Mustafa. Oh my gosh. Okay, Mustafa. That's enough. Okay, that's enough. So someone tell me, character by character, speak it to me. How am I going to scroll through all these? all these keys here. How am I gonna? What we want to do is we want to log out all the characters in every Disney movie that we have. Yeah, four in, four, four. So I have four. Start off with four. What do I do after that? Someone else, huh? Yes. Then the next thing you do is var, and then what's the next character? And what does the next character represent? You guys already contributed. We need everybody, huh? What's a good? Yeah, but like, what's the next character I'm gonna type in here? Anything. Yeah. What's a good name? Titles. Okay. I like. Oh, that's two movies. Okay, cool. And this represents all the. Okay. In what's the next thing I do? Characters, right? Okay, cool. What do I do now? Uh, just a bracket, whatever. Uh, what am I going to do now? If I want to print out all of the character names. Okay, so before we do the for loop, okay, yeah, so we're right at the for loop. Var, bring me through the for loop. Tell me about it. Var names. Okay. Okay. In characters, what? Okay. Um, do we have to use a for in loop here? For in loops, I'd say, are inferior in quality to for loops. If you can use a for loop, a basic for loop with I, you should use that instead. And we can here. Yeah, I don't want to confuse you guys with what would happen here with an array. So take me through just like a normal for loop version. Unless you don't know. Yeah, I equals 0. Say what? Yeah, characters, bracket, movies. You said the length of it? Yep. Yep. Awesome. I plus plus. Okay, cool. So what is going on? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say or let's say characters, right? Well, that's actually really weird. We're going to do movie characters here. Movie characters and movie characters. Oh my god. What? Did I do wet? Oh my, I'm so sorry. Don't pretend you didn't see that. Okay. We have all the characters from every given movie in here, right? Oh my gosh. Characters length. Okay. Cool. So this is pretty good so far. Is anyone did I jump in front of anyone? Yes. This is the second line 8 loops. Line 8 loop. So so let's just talk about it outside of like in like this context. So if I just have a normal for loop, and let's just say I had an array here, var characters. So like forget about this for now. Var characters equals neo Morpheus. Does this make sense to you? Yeah. what would I represent here? Right, the array in here. So how many times would that for loop run? Yeah, 2 times. Cool. Very, very similar. It's just what characters is just first it's this, and then it'll be that, or in some order. It'll be this array and then this array. Because this right here, if you look here, characters is equal to what? Characters is equal to key. So what is movie characters bracket movies? Yeah, values, and like, so what's an example of one of the values? Yeah, the entire array, and then we're just saving that array in characters. So then, very similar to how this is working here, it's just like, boop. Now we can do it for every given array. Characters is an array, yeah. Is well, I is what do you mean each key? For Lion King, yeah. For the second one, yeah, it will go up. So this for loop, how many times do you think it's gonna run? Like, okay, so it's gonna run for when characters is equal to Aladdin, it's gonna run how many times? So you said here, you said you got it right. Movie characters is in fact equal to one of the arrays. That's correct. Or sorry, so characters is in fact equal to one of these. Does that make sense to you still? Okay, cool. So now we have it. So let's just log it out. Characters. What do you think it's going to be? No, so it's one array and then the next array. So how many times does this loop run? So if we did like var count equal to 0, and we did count plus plus, what would count be at the end? It's going to be 2. Do you understand why this for loop would run 2 times? Like, why would we run this code twice? What else do we have 2 of? Yeah, with 2 keys. Exactly. So this is saying for every key in movie characters, run this loop. So then so the first time it runs, movie is equal to what? Yeah, right. And the second time, Lion King. Right. So awesome. And then, so that's why characters is going to be first the array for Aladdin, and then the array for Lion King. Yeah. Cool. All right. Now, um, how do we log out each of these names? Last step. One last step. Someone's got to know. Do it. Console log. Yeah. Awesome. Anybody? You guys confused about this? All right. So what? So we know what characters. Everybody knows what characters is, right? It's an array, and we're doing these for loops like we've always done them, right? So if this is, yeah, character I, what do you think that's going to look like? Like what is this? Yeah, it'll print out all the names. I mean, it's just like we've done these for loops a million times. Just they're not inside of other for loops often. Yeah, all the names from both keys. So how many times does I equal to 0? Anybody know? If I log out I here, how many times will 0 show up? Twice. Yeah, so you guys are getting it. 0, 1, 2, 3, and then 0, 1, right? Because first it goes through, yeah. So if we log out here, we say console.log movies, right? That is, movies is equal to the movie we're currently doing, so it says Aladdin, right? And then once movies is equal to Aladdin, we've gotten movie characters bracket movies, which is equal to this array for Aladdin. And then we scroll through that array, I is equal to 0, we get Jafar, then we get Aladdin, then we get Lamp, then we get Abu. And then we go through line 7 again, but this time movies is equal to Lion King. We go back to this version. After this for loop runs completely, we go back here to line 7. We log out to key movies, which is Lion King this time. And then we go through the for loop 0 and then 1. Yep. You guys got it? I think you guys got it. Cool. That's the lecture for today. Is there any questions on this stuff? All right. Cool. I'm going to open up the workshop, take a break. I'll slack out pairs. Yeah.